Now, we have not seen either of these two teams play this map here in this league. This map has only actually been played once in this league. So, yeah. Let's see how this is going to pan out. We haven't seen in the past from most leagues, to be honest, a load of Athena play on this map. Generally, it's one that they avoid. Whereas Free Elo have been known to play it quite a bit in the past, and they have been very proficient on it. And that probably explains why this is a map pick coming out for Free Elo here tonight. Now we're going to get a Jackal ban and a Blackbeard ban. Now the Blackbeard ban coming out from Free Elo themselves. Sorksa has been known to play Blackbeard. He got an ace on Blackbeard just last week, but they're still going to ban him. And that's mainly because of all the window play on this map. When you're defending top floor, you have to worry about the windows a hell of a lot. Malusi's going to get banned. That is a favourite operator for Davin Atkins. I doubt it's a counter ban to him. It's just a good sense ban anyway. And as Free Elo are starting on attack, they're going to want to give themselves as much chance as possible to go up as far as they can in terms of the scores in the first half. And then finally we're going to get a mirror ban. Not the best operator on this map. Only really a couple of spots where she's useful. But an interesting ban nonetheless. Thank you very much to follow. Flanks, I'm going to guess that is. Alright, let me just write down these bans so that if we get a rehost, I know exactly what I'm doing. I don't want to have to trouble the chat to tell me what the bans are. Alright, and the first site we're going to play is Consulate and Meeting. Now, we have played this map just once in this league, and no one played this site. And the reason was because I was told in the interview that it's just a very difficult site to defend, one of the most difficult. Even though in ranks, this is still one of the most common sites to get played. But here in competitive, people are saying, no.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Hey, thank you very much to follow everyone who has followed so far. Very much appreciated. We've seen 2 or 3 names pop up. So thank you, Liquor, for the subscription. Very much appreciated. And thank you, It's Zevi, for the follow. Liquor just cheered 1 bit. Hey, thank you, Liquor. Thank you. Alright, so upstairs. This is Athena on defense first. So let's see what kind of setups we're going to get. At the moment, we've got quite a ranked setup with a standard reinforcement and rotate. Standard reinforcement here to stop anyone from opening that up with a breaching round, just running through into sight.
Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse.
Got Valkyrie chucking out the Black Eyes. Out they go. That's going to be able to give them intel. And we have one going here in sight to give that extra bit of intel. Standard reinforcements over here. No rotate here though. Fully reinforced off. And this is where Tsar Bomber is going to hang his hat and call his home. Right here, sitting on the toilet. Just over here. Okay. Now, Valley, new to the team. This is his first appearance, probably, in the leagues at the moment, since he rejoined Athena just last week. We haven't seen him in the scene for quite a while, but he is making a return here, back on Athena, so good to see him come back. So let's see how this is all going to play out, as Sorksa is going to be droning out admin, a very common take here as an attacker. But very recently we saw, what's his name? Reaper. We saw Reaper do a video about really how to take care of this site. And we're going to see Valley getting ready here to get a kill onto Zofia. Sorksa just moving to the side and going on drones. That's going to be heard by Valley. It's going to come off. Is he going to take the opportunity to peek this here in the gunfire? Valley with just absolute patience right now, and Sorksa is going to back out and go back onto drones. Valley does get spotted. He gets spotted twice, so he's going to need to make a move here in order to make sure he doesn't get caught out. Now we've got 2 players. We've got Matty and Sorksa. Utility's going to start to go in, and the drones are going to continue trying to find Valley. But he has moved already and has successfully wasted a lot of time as we are here with 1 minute 20 left. Right, so Nerdzik is going to be playing here in Meeting. Oh, we got a man here on the window. Tsar Bomber's going to go for that kill, but he's not going to hit it. Comms is going to rappel upside down and just wait for Tsar Bomber to come back. so he can get a pick there. He's just laying down. Is Sarbomber going to be able to pull this off? Sarbomber, I think, is favourite to get this kill if he just waits and bides his time for a moment. But no, Comms has backed out as Sorxa, at the top of yellow stairs, takes down Valley. Valley first man to die for his team as Sorxa starts to push in and takes down Kixwa. But he's going to get shot in the back by Sarbomber, but he's not going to get finished off. Nerdsink is the man that finishes the job as Trashy is going to open up that wall. Oh, but the utility is shot out by a player down on long desk as Davin is playing down below, waiting for plant denial. Manages to get the kill, taking down Glossy. Sarbomber takes down Comms, leaving us in a 2v2. Trashy is starting to plant. They have yellow pings, but do they have precise intel on where that is? Don't think they do. He's going to move. Davin Atkins is down below, possibly ready for a C4. It's going to do some damage to Trashy, but not enough, as Sarbomber is taking a lot of damage while he is trapped here in the bathroom. Davin takes down Trashy. Matty is on his own in a 1v2. Davin has no way of getting out of that corner without coming through the doorway. Oh, no, he does, because he managed to get through the hole in the wall that was opened up by Ace. Bit of a miss. Well, they got them the entry. You could say a misplay, but at the same time, it's helped to get them the plant. Yellow pings are going down. Davin opens fire. Diffuser has been spotted, and Davin's going to try and get it. But they know exactly where it is. That's going to go off, and it's not going to get the hit onto Davin. We need to see the pre-fires. He's just a little bit in the wrong place. And Davin manages to stick the diffuser and take it down. Athena winning the round based on maybe pointing half a centimetre too far to the side. Most unfortunate for free Elo. But well played to Apollo. Apollo, it's just because I was reading Apollo in the chat. But well played there to Athena for a very successful retake. Very quickly, we saw it drop down to 2-2. And then from nowhere, Davin managed to make his way back upstairs, helping to push Matty back, stick that diffuser and take the win. So the chat thinks that, well, 63% of the chat are calling for Athena to get the win, 25% saying a tie, and the remainder saying free Elo win. Okay. As we said at the very start of the game, this one tonight is very important. Both of these teams are sitting on 3rd and 4th place in the league with 2 points each. Athena just above free Elo due to the round differential. They're slightly higher on the round differential. But both teams here tonight are going to need a win if they want to be able to even stand a chance of qualifying for playoffs. If one team wins and the other one doesn't, the chances are that the team that doesn't win isn't going to qualify. In fact, whichever team here loses tonight, I'm pretty comfortable to say is definitely not going to qualify. I mean, it's still possible because they could still go to 5 points. If the team that wins this game loses next week's game, then they will remain on 5 points. And if the other team that doesn't win this game tonight wins their next game, then that puts both teams on 5 points. And if King's Creed lose their next 2 games, then on round differential, we'll have 3 teams on 5 points. So potentially, losing here doesn't put you out, but you are very reliant on the remaining teams just basically cocking it up. So let's see. Let's see. All right, Valley is going to open a window. He's not going to go for the peak, but he is going to open the window as drones are going downstairs in the basement, just checking to see if there's anyone on a big roam down here. And there actually isn't. The basement is completely clear. There's no one down here at all. Let's take a look at the first floor. We can see that there is no one here either. All of the defenders are upstairs. We've got Valley on top of White, Kix and Nerd in meeting. We've got Bomber in the bathroom. Davin, not quite sure where Davin is. Maybe he's on the different floor. Yeah, there he is, hiding down in Visa office. It's a Visa or Tellers? Tellers, isn't it? It's called Tellers. All right, so Davin's going to be playing down here, possibly going for a run out. He is going to get spotted by that drone and back out, though, just in case he gets pre-fired through the lobby door. But it's not going to happen. We've got Nerdsink watching a very common window to repel on, which is exactly where Matty is. He's looking just the wrong way as Nerdsink knows someone's there. He sees the shoulder, takes a few shots and does a lot of damage to Matty, but not enough to finish him off. and Matty is going to make his way back up to the roof, as Coms and Sorxa are going to attack console window, which currently has no one in there. Glossy Club manages to take down Sar Bomber, and that is a huge loss for Athena, as he has one of the key bits of intel and also plant denial. We hear a door down below or a window get opened up, but it's no one running out or no one jumping in. We've got 3 players now, and we do have a heavy console push coming out. And it looks like these boys have watched the Reaper video showing exactly how to take this site, which is to have a crossfire on each of these windows and one on bathroom as well. But the player on bathroom, which was Glossy, has dipped. Trashy is going to plant in the same spot as before as Davin takes down Glossy. Trashy is going to plant successfully, and he's going to sit up close to that reinforced wall as Nursing gets taken down on yellow stairs. 2v3 now with the man advantage going to Athena. Nursing is still in the game, but he is downed and isn't going to be able to do anything unless his teammate gets him up. But there it is. He is revived now, and that is a 2v4. We're going to have the player watching the run out, and Sorxa manages to take down Davin Atkins. Valley goes down as well. 2 quick kills for Trashy. Nursing runs out from the garage. He is not going to be able to get back in time, even if he manages to get a pick here. We're going to have a player going to yellow door. It's going to be Sorxa waiting to get that pick. Up comes Nursing. He gets the kill. And that is round 3 Elo. So a much better take from 3 Elo that time, evening it out 1-1. To Athena Fanboy. How am I Athena Fanboy? 3 Elo won. Oh, sorry. Yes, they did. I thought Davin had stuck the diffuser, but thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I got it. All right, let's take a quick look at the replays of that one while we set up. Next site going to get played is going to be meeting. I've just got meeting on the brain. Going to be cafeteria and garage.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
All right, so let me dress myself. Yeah, it was a semi-plug for Reaper Olo. Free Elo play this map a lot. All right, so we have a standard reinforcement in the middle of the wall. Triple reinforcement here with 3 bandit batteries on it. Those are going to get taken out. At least one of them is going to get taken out very quickly. No need for Nomad to run in and shoot them down. Somehow, that gets denied. Was that Kix was shooting it out or Sar Bomber shooting it out? Not sure. Didn't manage to see it. It's going to put another exothermite charge there. Just waiting to see if it's going to be tricked. Kixwad doesn't have any batteries left, so it's not going to get tricked, so they can just play it. But they are waiting for some reason. Okay, so they are now going to open it, and that is going to get opened up. C4 is going to get primed. It's going to be a rush into the site from all of the players of Free Elo pretty much here, and it's 3-3 now with Trashy inside planting the diffuser. Glossy Club is the last man standing along with him, and it's a 2v2 very quickly as Davin takes him down. Plant is going to be successful, and Trashy is going to try to back out. But Nursing takes him down. And with a crazy rush strat, Athena managed to put that round on the board and make it 2-1.
Defenders win.
Alright, so we saw Free Elo there taking their time to get the setup, getting everything into position, getting on their cams, I would guess. They should have known that Bandit was out of batteries. They know there was only 3 on that wall. They took down 1. with drones, they could have found that fourth battery and known they didn't need to wait so long. So my assumption is that they were just waiting and getting the intel in exactly the right place and making sure that the defenders were where they wanted them to be before they made that push. Kix is going to 6-pick Alibi and bring out Bandit again instead. They're going to go to lobby and press room this time instead of trying... Well, they can't go back to Cafeteria and Garage because they just won it, but they're not going to go to Console and Meeting again. They're going to let that one go. So instead, they're going to try lobby and press. Now, often for this site, it used to be the fashion where you'd bring Monty and Glaz and you would just take lobby, plant in the doorway through a load of smokes and get the win that way. But what's become a lot more common now, certainly as the top floor holds have become a lot more prevalent, is you're forced into coming upstairs, clearing out these two rooms directly above site and pushing all of the defenders back. And then most people will either push in from the hatch, front door or lobby door and plant somewhere around here or somewhere here for a long distance hold. Or they'll drop the hatch in meeting or rappel in through these two windows. Sorry, drop the hatch in console or rappel in straight into lobby and press from these two windows and then plant somewhere around here probably to hold from outside. We are going to get a lot of people upstairs to start with. They probably won't all stay up here. I'd expect to see maybe a 3-man hold up here. We've got standard holes here allowing you to look down onto the lobby doorway. Hatch open, ready for a rotate. Hatch open, ready for a rotate. Kix is going to hold that hatch. Nursing's going to hold just above with him. And we're going to have Valley looking through a bullet hole onto the windows of console. But there is a player coming up here to printer. Drone's going to go out. That drone's going to get taken out before it even gets looked at. So Glossy's going to know someone's there watching. But he doesn't know exactly where that player is. He's going to pre-fire through the wall and get a couple of lucky hits onto Kix, who's going to have to back out and head into meeting. Going to rotate between there and long desk possibly as Valley waits for the rappel in. The rappel starts. The rappel is completed. Valley runs past Matty. Somehow Matty doesn't manage to take him down. And Trashy gets that kill through the window. That is unfortunate for Valley in his debut here today. Going 1 and 4. Not what he's going to be wanting to pull off. Comms taking down Utility as IQ. 4-5 players now holding firm in admin and will start to make their push over here above the sites. Lines of sight are going to get opened up in walls as Kixwar's going to hold connector, or waiting room as it's officially called. And we've got Davin playing at the bottom of White Stairs, or Service Stairs it's actually called. Sarbomber playing in Public Bathroom and Nursing upstairs supporting Kix from the top of Yellow Stairs. Kix takes down Matty, making it a 4v4. Trashy has control along desk. Sorksa coming into above lobby as Kix is going to hold the connector and just wait. Sorksa takes down Nerd, leaving Kix up here on his own. He's going to hold this angle, but it is read into as Sorksa takes him down. That's the double kill for Sorksa. Main cam's going to get taken out, leaving Davin playing here on Spiral and Sarbomber just playing here in Public Bathrooms. 4v2. Still very winnable from this flank position.
Bomb located by attack.
But it's going to rely on a bit of an error from Free Elo to make it happen. We basically need a load of players to stack up together. And we are kind of having that with Comms and Trashy here. Trashy gets taken down by Davin. Davin is going to back out and get to safety, knowing that a player is going to try to push those stairs, knowing that a player is there. Sarbomber, here's the diffuser starting to get planted. He knows roughly where it is. He's got a yellow ping. But he gets taken down from the hatch. Plant is successful, leaving Davin all on his own. A C4 is not enough to get that kill onto the player up on the top floor. And Davin has to rotate up lobby, spiral stairs to lobby to make a play. But Sorksa is there waiting. Comms is watching the doorway as well. And Comms is the one that gets that kill. I knew I'd go to the wrong player. And that is a round to Free Elo. And at the moment, Free Elo doing very well on their map pick. Boomers versus boomers, says Ty Flores in the chat. We are all old. We are all old. Definitely. All right, console and meeting. We are going to see the boys from Athena head back there. Now, even if one team... Let's say, for example, Athena don't win this map. The question is, what do they do for map 2? Do they give up, or do they go for the draw? Well, if they go for the draw, they can still get 3-3 in terms of the standings, and still have a chance of winning their game the following week and putting another 3 points on. Basically, neither of these teams just don't want 2 draws, or a draw and a loss. They need a win and something else, ideally. A win for definite, and then a draw might just be enough. But again, it depends on what the other teams do. So even if Free Elo take this map, they are 3-1 up at the moment. It's not worth Athena giving up. It's still worth playing for. Even if you don't qualify for the playoffs here, Athena would still be in next season because they won the SEL final. So winning the SEL tournament, they have secured a place in next season, but they haven't secured a spot in the playoffs yet, which is what they're playing here for tonight. And they're going to want to get that. Now the question is, if they decide they don't want to go for... If they decide a draw isn't going to be enough here, they could still look to deny Free Elo from just taking the win to try and stop them from getting second place, wanting to see King's Creed qualify instead. Who knows? Who knows what could happen? It is still anyone's game. It's just more King's Creed's game right now than Free Elo or Athena when it comes to playoff qualification. So we are going to have Comms running around downstairs, putting down a Claymore to try and deny the jump out from here, but there is an air jab there on those windows, as we can hear. Glossy Club running around downstairs, just putting air jabs on the right doorways. It's very interesting that Athena didn't bother banning Nomad, knowing that Glossy plays a lot of Nomad, and this is a big Nomad map. But they left Nomad in play, presumably for when it becomes their turn, or just because they didn't want to face Blackbeard. Sorry, didn't want to face Jackal, because that was Athena's spam. So we have one player on yellow stairs. The Maestro Evil Eye is going to get pinged as Sorxa is droning out the site. Kicks and Nursync playing together a lot on this map, it seems, right now as defenders. Doubling up. And we've got Sar Bomber holding his usual place in the bathroom with Matty on the window. Now he's got one grenade left here. He could chuck that in and get a free kill. Is he going to go for it? That's the question. No, he is just going to back out. Is there an ADS in there along with Sar Bomber? No, there isn't. Oh, well, saying that though, there is 3 here, so potential... Oh, no! That is not what Free Elo wanted. Well done there to Matty for winning the Overcooked achievement and blowing himself up. That is most unfortunate. But at least Matty gets his place on the achievement leaderboard for the league. Trashy and Sorks are rappelling up, going for this take into console yet again, as Sar Bomber is going to watch his drones. He's going to see some utility go out there. He's going to see the players rappel in. The calls are going to go out as Davin Atkins pre-fires perfectly onto Glossy, taking him out. But that's not what we need here. Trashy gets taken down. Second C4 is going to go out as Trashy is taken out by Valley. So Valley's starting to step up here. And we see Sorxa in sight. He doesn't have Diffuser in his pocket. He does see a player at the top of the stairs, but that's Valley getting his second, leaving Comms all on his own, rappelling up to connect a window. But Valley is there to claim his third. And Valley not having the greatest start here tonight for Athena, but he has stepped it up in this round and has very much played a big role there in the winning of that round for Athena. Hello, has the stream gone dead? Okay, I don't know what happened there. Hey, thank you for the follow, Objective Glint. Very much appreciated. My stream had died at my end. I'm having the it's the MYR effect. Phantom says if Athena lose this game, he will leave Mutiny. Ooh, interesting. Sector R6, whoever loses is out. I don't think it's whoever loses is out specifically. It just makes it pretty much impossible to qualify. It isn't... No, it's not impossible to qualify. It just means that if a team here does lose tonight, They are relying on the other teams just to really cock it up in order for them to be able to qualify. But it is pretty much the fact that if you don't win here tonight, you probably won't qualify for playoffs. Not impossible, it's just improbable. Alright, so let's see what's going on. We are going to have Nerdsync playing on Vigil, roaming around here. Not going to be getting hatches. We've got Davin upstairs with him here on the first floor.
5 seconds left before insertion.
And we are currently now at a 3-2 in favor of free Elos. So,
Attackers are heading out.
Davin and the boys are going to want to get this round to take it 3-3 going into the second half. This is typically a defender-sided map. In fact, let's look at some stats. We have stats based on one game that was played here. Console and Meeting wasn't played at all, but Garage and Cafeteria downstairs is 60% attacker favoured, apparently, which is the site we are playing here. But we saw the defenders win it the last time. So, have the defenders had their chance? And this time it's going to be an attacker favoured round on this site. Well, we only have 2.5 minutes to find out. As free Elo are going to set up to not do the same thing they did last time, because that would be madness. They are going to try, not a similar strat, but they are just sort of running in here. I guess they know it's clear, and they are just starting to make their move. Valley is playing on Spiral, so he could be a thorn in the side of free Elo if they haven't droned him out. Looks like Nomad might have an idea someone's there. He is watching that doorway, but the ping goes out. And Glossy's going to know that someone's going to be looking for him. Fuse starts dropping his cluster charges, sending things down to the side. That's going to take out the bandit batteries, which is going to allow Comms to make his entry in through that main doorway. That is the bandit batteries down. SAR Bomber's going to be rotating around, just moving about, trying to get a good position. That wall is going to get opened up very, very shortly, as Trashy is going to send down more hockey pucks. SAR Bomber is out of the way, and that wall is going to get opened up. We see Trashy get into a gunfight as SAR Bomber is sitting here on the breach just waiting for someone to push in. He isn't going to get a rush like he got last time though, as Kix is going to watch yellow stairs. That door's going to get opened, ready for a push. Valley just holding downstairs here in the hallway, waiting for someone to come down. As Trashy takes a lot of damage and gets killed by Nerdsync. That is Nerdsync playing up top. He would have shot him through that hatch as Sorksa gets the refrag. That as Kicks were taken down. That's a big gun taken off the board. Davin Atkins takes down Glossy. Nerd gets one as well. That's his second. And Matty is going to be watching those yellow stairs from the hole as Comms has Diffuser and is going to be responsible for coming into plant. But we have a Maestro can that's going to help deny it. SAR Bomber sitting behind a reinforced wall. Valley that's going to be able to just run out and get a kill, or just get the guy as he runs in through the breach. Here he comes. Gook is going to go out. Oh, Valley spots him, opens fire. Comms takes a load of damage, doesn't manage to do any back as Valley remains alive. Valley peeks out and takes a bit of damage. This time we need to see Matty working with his teammate here as Davin Atkins takes Matty down, perfectly waiting for that peek, and Nerdsync finishes off the last kill for Athena, putting the win on the board for them, making it 3-3 at the end of the first half as the two teams will switch around. Matty is trolling. Wasn't about for the start of map 1. What's going on? Alright, so Console and Meeting is going to be the first site to get played by free Elo as they switch over onto the defensive side. We've seen it played now twice by Athena, and both times free Elo won it. Sorry, we've seen it played 3 times. First 2 times it was won by free Elo. I couldn't read my own writing. Third time it was won by Athena. So a 66% win rate for attack on this site in this game right now.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by
Let's see if free Elo will be as successful on this site on defense as they were on attack, or if it just happens to be more attacker sided. But we're not going to have long to find out.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel yet, head over there. You can get there by going to bit.ly/R6XBPL-YT, or you could just search R6XBPL on YouTube itself. Play of the Week just went up today, so you can go on to that video and you can vote for your Play of the Week. There are 10 to choose from.
5 seconds
and you can pick which one you think is the favorite. Just vote in the comments, or if you're in the Discord server, you can go to the Discord server, search for the Play of the Week channel, and you can vote in there. So head over to the YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe, because once we get to 100 subscribers, we can get a nice vanity URL. We can have youtube.com/R6XBPL, which would be absolutely lovely. It would make it so much easier to promote. As Nerdsync gets the early kill onto Glossy. Well played to Nerdsync there. Air jab goes off, but it's not going to get capitalized on. Nothing comes of it. As Comms is going to be roaming around in the bathroom. Kix gets the second kill. And Athena taking early lead here with 2 kills already in the first 30 seconds. Kix are going to be repelling upside down on that window. Sarbomber's going to make his way up, and we are going to get a take here onto Console. Now, we are seeing Comms playing down below. He's going to be responsible for denial with the C4. Valley takes down Sorxer, and suddenly Valley is doing a lot more work for his team. Now going positive, thanks to that. Comms downstairs, very common position for someone with a C4. Trashy playing upstairs, going to be responsible for trying to deny with the gas grenades, but not sure we'd like his chances here, and it's going to be more about what Valkyrie's going to be able to pull off. We're going to have to see some kind of utility here with the Black Eyes to be able to give that information to Comms to get the C4 right. But it doesn't matter, because Iana is downstairs, leaving Trashy all on his own upstairs in a 1v5. He will need to ace to win this, or win it based on time. Sarbomber is starting to plant. Trashy takes a lot of damage. He's only got an SMG to hand here with a secondary shotgun, but that's no good for the long distance. What is good for long distance is an M762 with a 2.0 scope in the hands of Nerdsync. And he cleans up that kill nicely, putting a round on the board for Athena, making it 4-3 now, and Athena are starting to take the lead. For the first time, they are in the driving seat of this game. So well played there to Athena. Cobra is the people's champ. Used to be, even I could tell. Yeah, Cobra. I can't argue that that's not my strong point. It isn't my strong point spotting that stuff. I think everyone is. Everyone I look at, I think is, because you all do stuff with your thumbs that I just can't. My thumbs are too old. I can't do the kind of stuff that you guys pull off. Alright, so cafeteria and garage. So we have seen this site get played twice, and it's been won by the defensive side both times. So this should look good for free Elo. Clearly, Console and Meeting has been proven to be more dominating for the attackers, as we have seen it played 4 times, and Attack has won it 75% of that time that we've seen it get played. Cafeteria and Garage, however, like I say, played twice, won 100% by defense. So clearly this should be the right pick for free Elo. If Athena can take the win on this site, it kind of suggests that Athena are likely to take this map, which will be very, very good for them. I know for a fact that Athena will be very disappointed with their performance so far in this league. 2 draws, 2 losses. It's not the Athena record that Athena will want. Free Elo will also be disappointed with their performance. 2 draws, 2 losses for them as well. However, they have put up good fights to get there. EMP grenade is going to go down, and that is going to allow Sarbomber to get up and open up this wall quick time with no denial. We've got Trashy here waiting to impact Trick, and that is going to stop that first Selma from doing too much more damage, as Comms takes a whole lot of damage up on the top floors. Sorxer taking damage on the first floor. So both these players are running around. Looks like Davin was the man they got into a gunfight with. Here we go. Davin is waiting, just watching those white stairs. Or yellow stairs. People call them yellow, but there's so much more white than there is yellow. And then when you look at white stairs, there's actually a lot more yellow than there is white. It's so confusing. So confusing. Nursing just droning everything out. He hears a window break up in Console and is going to watch it. Comms is sitting here on this hatch waiting for someone to come in, because quite often you can come in here and if we just go into third person, you can take control of a plant spot by opening up here and just completely denying anyone who comes to hit that diffuser. whether it's an attacker or defender. Comms is going to be relying on possibly an attacker coming up here to try and stop the plant. But at the moment, it's not something we're seeing. So comms is just... Sorry, an attacker coming up there to try and stop the defender from cancelling that plant as Davin Atkins gets a kill onto Glossy with a grenade. So well played. Now the walls are open enough and players from Athena are going to move into sight. Trashy gets 2 quick picks as Comms gets one of his own onto Davin. Sarbomber does manage to get a kill, making it 3-2 now with Athena at a huge disadvantage here. Sarbomber has the diffuser and Kixor does take down that Evil Eye as the gunfire comes through the rotate, takes down Kix, leaving Sarbomber in a 1v3 all on his own. Sarbomber playing on support. Not as likely to pick off these 3 kills, especially with Comms just sitting here watching this position. There you go, Comms with the headshot takes that kill, and that is a round for free Elo, balancing it out with a 4-4. Alright, so Glossy is going to go for Rook this time. He's going to 6-pick off of Echo as we go to Lobby and Press.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Alright, so Glossy is going to put down the armor. He is going to make sure that his teammates are dressed to kill as he puts down that 2XB merch. And his boys are going to run around literally with the 2XB logo on their chests. Dressed in style to kill. Alright, so what kind of setup are we going to get coming out here in Lobby? We also have Dock being brought out, so possible spawn peaks going on here.
10 seconds insertion. 5 seconds remaining.
Bear with me for a second, stream. I just need to do some
Attackers are moving to defuse the bomb.
admin type stuff. There we go. Alright. Okay, so Kix and Sarbomber are going to be rappelling up to console, to admin, not console. And they're going to do similar to what Free Elo did when they played, when Athena played this site, which is take control of admin, move over, get control of above the site, and then start to push their way down. We've only got Matty and Glossy upstairs. Glossy going to be holding that angle onto the skylight with Rook. Trashy just watching cams, giving calls. Comms playing downstairs in Visa with Sorxa playing on site. And Matty, like I said, playing upstairs with Glossy. Davin is going to be droning everything out as Sarbomber is going to try to avoid getting his drone caught by that Mozzie Pest. We hear Nursing opening fire. Looks like he knows that there is a player over there on the yellow stairs. Smoke is in meeting directly above the site. We're going to have a second player, that is Ziana, come down to join Nursing to see if they can flush him out. Matty looking out that window to see if he can get a peek onto the players repelling. And we have a player also coming from admin side taking down the barbed wire. That's going to be Valley, who's going to be pushed back by the gas grenade of Smoke. Comms playing downstairs, ready to flank up to the stairs if he needs to. Grenade is going to go out. That's not going to get a pick because the player in there has already dipped. Sorxa, though, manages to take down Kixwa. Great play there coming out from Sorxa. 2 players both out on the balcony. Ace is going to open up that wall, allowing them to rotate as Nursing takes down Trashy. Davin goes down, though, to Matty through the wall. Pre-firing there. Oh, just a millimeter too far to the right. Nomad gets away with her life. Nomad Valley just sitting there. Balls of Still. It's not Nomad, sorry, it's Nursing. Or is it? I can tell who it was. Matty takes down Nursink. Davin is downed. I'm pretty sure it was Nursink. Valley manages to get that revived. Glossy has been downed and finished off by Davin Atkins. Sorks is going to pre-fire onto the player in Connector. He does get that kill. That's Valley out. Is a 3v2. And this is looking very, very favorable right now for free Elo. Sorks gets another one. That's the triple, leaving Davin all on his own. No diffuser and very, very low on health. Sorks is going to open fire as he drops the hatch. Comms gets that last kill onto Davin as he comes up there from the spiral stairs and manages to get that pick, making it another round for free Elo. And free Elo go back in control of this game right now, 5-4 up. Alright, so the next site to get played is going to be Archives and Tellers. So, free Elo here, keen to push to every single site. Or they just don't want to try Console and Meeting again because they lost it. And they don't want to go back there. They can't go back to Cafeteria and Garage. They can't go back to Lobby and Press. So instead, they're going to go to Archives and Tellers. Now, we're going to see Matty's 6-pick Bandit and bring out Pulse. I did remind the teams that they could play Echo, but I guess it was decided with IQ on the board, just not worth bringing Echo because it's so easily taken out. Alright, so we are going to see a very standard sort of hold here, it looks like, minus Echo drones, where we reinforce all of the hatches.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Initiate jammer. Swapping mag.
And then hold it from down below. Now, typically, like I say, you would have an Echo drone, but we've got Matty on Pulse, which was a 6-pick, so Athena aren't going to know, or they will know now, probably, that Matty is playing Pulse. Typically, you'd have Pulse playing down below, checking for heartbeats up above, and then you would just C4 when someone goes for the plant. But Kix will be able to counteract that with IQ. Now, a good counter is also Thatcher, who can drop his EMP grenades and take that heartbeat sensor out of play, but we got Kix who will be able to counter it with his gadget, who will be able to spot Pulse using that heartbeat sensor and then just shoot through the floor. So we are going to get Athena start to take control of Console here and get control of the top floor, but we have Sorksa and Comms wanting to hold this. The reason for this is because you want to get a good hold of this hatch in order to protect the diffuser. Once you planted it, you can hold the stairs from here and also hold this other side from here. From that hatch. Nursing gets the early kill onto Comms though, and that is a part of the top floor hold taken apart already, leaving Sorksa all on his own, who has been doing a lot of work for free Elo here. He's at 11-5 right now, so just over a 2.0 KD. I'm not going to work out the exact maths because it's too hard for my old brain, but Davin takes down Glossy, and Sorksa is just going to drop and give it up. Oh no, that's the team kill from Davin, taking down Nursing with the grenade. That's a big oof and not something they want while they are around down. Bomber droning everything out as Davin is going to take down some barbed wire and start pushing towards the site. Now it looks like we are definitely going to go for a plant right here in the office. Visa, as it would be called, or Tellers rather. It's Tellers. This is Visa, this is Tellers, I think. Pretty sure it's that way around. Pretty sure it's that way around. Yeah, because it's Archives and Tellers. Yeah, so Tellers is the room. Alright, so Trashy and Matty, last two players standing.
Attackers have located a bomb.
And they are going to be responsible for denying this plant. Davin very low on health. Bomber full on health, and probably the one that should go for the plant here, as he stands the most chance of soaking up a C4 hit and some bullets. Now he's going to want to plant. He can't go in just yet though, because Valley is. Yeah, he's going to go for a default plant right here on the desk. No, he's going to back out. That desk is actually broken as Kix gets those two quick kills onto Trashy and Matty, and I'm too busy watching the two attackers. But Kixwell's already moved downstairs and just shot them all through the wall. So fair played to Kixwell there as we go 5-5 at the end of round 10. And that means whatever happens, we will see these last two rounds get played out. This is a nice, evenly balanced game here tonight. And look at that. Davin Atkins up there with 15 kills and 4 deaths. 15 and 4. Wowzers. I mean, I can work that one out. That's a 3.5 KD. Cafeteria and Garage, the next site to get played by Free Elo. They did win it the one time they've played here, as I talked about earlier. We also saw Athena play this twice on defense, and this site has been won 100% of the times by the defensive team. So we have to say that at this point, it looks good for Free Elo to chalk this round up in the win column. But who knows? Athena could be having a second wind here. I wouldn't be surprised if we see overtime, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised to see overtime. I mean, I say that. The two sites that Free Elo have won already are both available to them to play. Lobby and Press is locked right now, but it will become unlocked after this round, so Free Elo will be able to go back there and see if they can repeat a win on this site and then a repeat on Lobby and Press. That will put them... Well, that will win them this map. So how this map plays out right now for Free Elo is very important for them. If they lose this round, the chances are Athena could take the win. Because it will be a big loss of momentum for Free Elo. But let's see, let's see, let's see. I can only guess. I can only guess. Alright, sorry there, I was doing some admin stuff. Alright, so Glossy Club down at the bottom of yellow. Sorksa gets an early kill onto Valley as Nursing gets a refrag of his own, making it 4-4. We have Sorksa up above. He goes to that hatch, but Nursing reads into it and takes down that kill. And we have a very, very strong take of this first floor right now, with all the right holes being opened up. As I talked about in the previous round here, this is going to be used to deny anyone from stopping the plant or from disabling it once it is planted, and that was what Comms was hoping for, but he did get taken down. Or Sorksa, one or the other. I can't remember which one it was. It's someone from the GSG-9. It's our Bomber, takes down Glossy. 2v4 now. Trashy and Matty, last two players standing. Oh, Nursing with a team kill of his own. That's not what you need at this point. Oh my god, Athena, 2 team kills, 2 rounds in a row. Matty going into the kitchen. We have Iana rushing downstairs. That is Davin. He takes a bit of damage, but does some damage to Trashy as well. It's a 2v2. 1v2 as Davin takes down Trashy. Matty is the last man standing, and Bomber is revived. And Davin gets that last kill onto Matty. And finally, the attackers have won Cafeteria and Garage. And that puts Athena onto match point. Cafeteria and Garage is still left available though now for Free Elo, and they're going to go back there and give it another crack. Bear with me for a second, chat. Just doing some stuff.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Alright. Just going to give this a bit of an overwatch for a moment. I will be back.
Located by attackers.
Camera feed up and running.
Evil eye deployed. More reinforcement complete.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds left.
Alright, so lobby and press. No, sorry, cafeteria and garage again.
Attackers are heading
And we're
out
going to have
to
some
the bomb.
spawn peaks coming out here from free Elo. Bit different for them, not something they often do, but we have seen it a bit recently. Trying to do something a little bit different to mix up their teammates. Mix up their opponents. As Matty is going to be upstairs, but he's going to make his way back downstairs now. And he's going to go into security. Air jab goes off. Not sure where that is. Is it going to get capitalized on? Sorksa does take some damage, so I'd assume it was Sorksa that got hit by it. Yes, he is back on the yellow stairs. Star Bomber is getting this main door open, but he takes a lot of damage while he's doing so. Trashy's going to be rotating through the rotate. We've got one playing behind pillar. That is Matty on Maestro. As Comms playing downstairs in security hallway. And they're going to peek that angle. Nursing takes down Matty. 4v5 now with advantage going to Athena as Nursing has dropped out and is getting ready to take the site along with his teammates. Comms playing right by the pallets. Pipes rather is going to rotate out, come up the lobby stairs and try to get a flank here. We can see Sorks are up on the top floor. And this is the defenders very widely split out here. Oh, Davin Atkins with a grenade kill onto Trashy. That leaves the site open. And they can now just walk in. Comms is getting his way back, but the site is completely clear. And Athena could just walk in and plant at this point. We have Glossy upstairs waiting to deny that though. And this could be the problem. They need to take out Glossy. And there you go, that's Nursing taking him down. Sorksa takes down Davin Atkins as he is playing upstairs on the first floor, but he is very low on health. Kickstart is down on site. He's not going to get taken out by that impact as Star Bomber is in with the diffuser. He's not going to start to plant just yet. He's going to take down a kill, and then he is going to go for the plant. As Valley is the last... Sorry, Sorksa is the last player standing. And Athena take the round, and that is Athena winning 7-5. On free Elo's map. Well played to both teams. GG to them. Good half. But that is a clear victory for Athena going 7-5 up. A good fight from free Elo there, but unfortunately just not enough to take the win. Which means we will be going to map number 2, as we would do anyway, which is going to be Coastline, which should be even more Athena favoured. So this could be Athena on track for the deal for either team. Athena will be working hard here to get the win. They are going to want this win. They need this win. Alright, so we have Athena defending first, so they will be banning first yet again. We saw them ban Jackal in the first map. Will they ban him again this time, or will they do something a little bit different? They are going to ban Nomad. Okay. Good pick. This is a good map for runouts, and it's good for, especially if you're planting kitchen service. Just stick an air jab on there, make sure no one runs out. We are going to get the Blackbeard ban coming again from free Elo. Clearly they just don't want to play against Blackbeard, which is interesting because I don't really think that most of Athena play Blackbeard. Next we are going to see free Elo banning Vigil. One of Nursing's favourite ops in the last map. He is just a good operator. Vigil is a very, very good operator. One of my favourite ones to play, that's for sure. Great utility, great gun. Gadget, yeah, it's good. It's a good gadget. But he is just a good all-round operator. Whether he's on site or off site, it doesn't matter. And Pulse is going to get banned by Athena Very good for denying plants from down below, obviously for hookah and billiards. So that is Pulse out of the picture. Goodbye, Pulse. He was allowed in the last map, but not in this one. As we now start map 2. Now, as you can see, we have had a new player join Athena. As a great man once said, "You ask for miracles, Theo, I give you Cobra Rosen." What film would that be from? It wasn't actually that line, obviously, exactly. I did change a little bit of it. But if you know that film, fair play to you. Alright, so Kitchen and Service is going to be the first site to get played here by Athena. We're going to have Glossy bringing out the Electro Beat Dokkaebi. Alright, so this is going to be interesting. We've got Jackal, we've got Dokkaebi. We have plenty of
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs
roam
as they
hunting
can.
going on here. Coming out from Athena, Free Elo rather.
Bomb located.
This could be interesting. This could be very interesting. All right, so let's see what kind of setup we are going to get. We are going to have a standard reinforcement, a rotate here between the two sites. Nothing unusual. Standard double reinforcement here. Standard double here with a rotate here. We will probably get holes opened up at the top of this wall, or it will get done later, if not now. Looks like Davin is hunting drones over here in Sunrise. He can see Sorks' drone. No, he thinks it's up the top, but it's not. Oh, was it? Oh, yeah, it was. It is. He can't get to it. Oh, no! To be fair, if he had a Mozzie Pest still, he could probably shoot it up at the ceiling and that would grab it. I believe Davin is going to get that hatch late. Not too late, though. Not as late as we saw it getting picked up last week by Flex, which caused Mute to get killed. Valley's going to be playing downstairs on site with Cobra Rosen up at the top of White. Pre-firing the window, as often people rappel up there. Nerdsig playing downstairs in the lobby. Bomber playing Maestro again, sticking on cams, giving intel to his teammates. And Davin Atkins playing on Mozzie, just waiting for a push. And the pre-fires come out through that doorway. Davin knows that someone's going to be coming that way. Now, will they be able to drone him out? That is the question. Drone just goes past the doorway. It doesn't see him. Now it does. They know that he's there. He's going to shoot that drone out, and he's going to back out as Free Elo put all of their gunpowder onto it from that doorway. But Davin takes down Glossy as Glossy tries to move in. Sorksa gets that refrag, though, and that is Davin taken out of commission. Default camera goes down as well, as Trashy is now upstairs in hookah with Cobra Rosen just sitting here in the pink bar of Billiards Room, waiting for someone to come out. Trashy doesn't know that he's there, and he gets taken down by the mighty Cobra. Diffuser is dropped, and sitting out there on 90, Sorksa goes down as well. Quick double there. And that's the third! Cobra Rosen taking down Comms. Cobra, where were you in map number 1? Matty is the last man standing. No ace for Cobra, because that kill is stolen away by Cobra's teammate. Pre-firing through the wall. Cobra is going to want that 4K. Cobra coming around to theatre. Pre-firing through that wall. Matty just moving back, scared, not knowing what to do. He's going to check for footprints. That is a smart play here because there should be footprints near this doorway. But they are going to be old. So while they will pick up Ella, they are going to die very, very quickly. He knows exactly where she is. That's the last ping, I think. He's looking for more footprints, but she hasn't been there. No, there wasn't the last ping. Okay, so the footprints aren't as... what's going on? He's looking for white pings down below, I guess. Yellow pings, rather, down on Sassar Bomber, but they're not paying off. He's going to see some more footprints. There's a drone giving intel. So they had a drone there saying exactly where Elo would be. Ping goes out, but Cobra moves at just the right moment and gets that 4K. Round number 1 picks up a 4K. Well played to Cobra Rosen. Olo, you are right. It is Die Hard. Yes, well done. Absolutely right. R6 Olo. Die Hard was the film that I was going for. So, well played. I was going to say well played to Athena, but well played to Cobra Rosen. Denying pretty much the whole of Athena from even making it down onto the first floor. Well played. Well played. Alright, Hookah and Billiards is going to be the next site to get played by Athena. Glossy is going to 6-pick Dokkaebi and go onto Lion instead. along with Jackal. And it looks like we are getting a bit of a meta here coming out from Free Elo that is known to be the one that you pull out when you really need a win.
Need to locate and defuse bombs.
Now, I'm not saying it's not a valid. I'm just saying that's what people do.
Bomb located by attackers.
It's just what they do. And that's maybe what's happening here. It may not be. But still, it doesn't matter. We are on round number 2. And Athena have taken an early lead by putting the first round on the board. This is a very good map for them. They do like this map. It's a fragging map. They are a team of strong fraggers, mostly. Not going to call anyone out. Not my style. So you expect Athena to do well here. Historically, when I've seen Free Elo play this map, they haven't done that well. It's just the way it is. Just the way it is. So this could be the win now for Athena. Putting their first win on the board in this league. It's only taken them 5 weeks to get to it, but this would be their first win. Glossy just peeking all the standard windows here as they start to make his way towards the office. Davin Atkins is playing in the office. Now, office is one that you kind of want to get control of before you push into Aqua, because you can C4 deny Aqua from below. You spend a lot of time in Aquarium typically, so it is a big risk. And we are going to get the Lion Charge go down as Free Elo push in. And Davin Atkins manages to take down one, but he doesn't count on there being 3 or 4 of them there as Comms gets that refrag. 4-4. Oh, Comms pushes in to security, but Cobra Rosen is waiting there. That Grismot hurting both players, but Cobra Rosen had the advantage, knowing exactly where the player's going to be coming from, and he gets that kill, but is refragged by Sorksa, making it 3-3 now. A much more balanced for these two teams. We still have to get upstairs to the site. We've got one player, sorry, we've got all 3 players over here on the site, and this is probably where they're going to stay. We're likely to not see much roam coming out from these remaining players, as Matty and Trashy are going to rotate out and come from an Aqua side. And with Matty having Diffuser, it looks like we are going to get an Aquarium and Hookah take for a default plant, probably around here. But Nursing is going to put pay to that as he takes down Sorksa, but Trashy shoots him right in the face back, and that is now 2v2 as Trashy sends out Utility, taking down that Banshee on the pool table, which would really slow down these 2 players, and he is going to drop and go downstairs, possibly for some denial from below, as Matty's going to look for those footprints, give him a scan. Who's he going to pick? He's going to find Malusi. Default cam already taken out. We know where Sar Bomber is. He is right behind this barway. Barway? Valley just watching through a dirty little bullet hole, waiting for that default plant. There's not much that can happen here. Trashy rappelling upside down to try and get a pick onto Sar Bomber as he comes out. Trashy does take down Sar Bomber. That plant is going to start to go down. It's going to be successful as Valley's going to push it a little bit too late. He knows there's a player on the window. He pre-fires and he gets that kill. Well played to Valley. Well read into. 1v1. Matty just waiting outside. He's going to go and repel. Valley can hear it. He pre-fires it and almost messes it up, but he manages to get that kill. He's going to see the diffuser in the default spot, and Athena take round number 2, making it 2-0. Well played. So well played there to Athena. When did they give Dokubi her nades back, says Turtle Hitman. Yeah, it was this season. Oh, Olo already answered it. Yeah, she got them back this season. I was very disappointed when she first lost them. No, it was the Claymore. I was disappointed when she lost the Claymore. That hurt. That hurt. Alright, Penthouse and Theatre is going to be the next site to get played by Athena. They like to play all sites. Let's take a quick look at our replays and remind ourselves of some of the fun things that happened in that round. Oh, Davin getting killed. Okay. That was more for the first. That was more for the kill that Davin got. I mean, that was a nice kill there from Valley. And then, not quite as nice, but it was a kill. There you go. That's the double. Well played to Valley for clutching up that round for Athena. And there we see the scoreboard with Cobra Rosen doing very well for his team right now. Having 5 kills at the top of that leaderboard. Alright, so Penthouse and Theatre. Let's take a look at some stats. In this league, this site is 75% attacker favored. Now, we've only seen this map get played twice, I think. Just twice.
Base device. Ready to fly someone. Device set.
Calibrating air compression.
So, I don't know. I don't know if this is a good move coming out from Athena. I guess they feel that their attack, or their hold rather, is strong enough.
5 seconds remaining.
We will find out. We will find out very soon as Valley is going to peek out for a little spawn peek. Is this going to pay off?
Has been dropped. Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
I have the constant red things at the top of my screen, but there's no perceptible lag here. Right, he's going to see one, but he's going to miss the head and he is going to back out. Sounded like Zofia firing a few shots up there. Claymore is going to go out onto the doorway of service, and that's going to stop the standard run out. We've got no Nomad, but we do have Gridlock putting tracks down here, which is going to slow down any player that tries to come out through this doorway. It's not going to slow them down much.
Attackers have located
Possible
a
still
bomb.
to get a kill from it, but I don't know. Let's see. Cobra is going to be responsible for playing downstairs with Davin, just supporting him over here on Cool Vibes.
Night rotate.
C4 gets replaced, but there is no one there. Doesn't find the target, and that is that waste of that C4 from Cobra. As 3 players from Free Elo are now prepping to move in, start to take control above site. Valley and Sarbomber are up here together, playing Mirror and Legion with a standard mirror windows. Sarbomber takes down Glossy. Well played to Sarbomber. Like that was the kill through the hole there in the wall. Nicely done. Nicely done. Gotta like that. Look at that. Yeah, right there. Through that breach hole. Wow. Right, Trashy is in and starting to move towards site as Matty takes down Valley. 4v4 now with the drones in sight, giving all the intel needed to the teammates. But that's two players very quickly taken down for Free Elo, leaving us down at 2v4. And this is going to be very, very difficult for Free Elo to fight their way back, as there is players holding very strong angles here through that doorway as you push from Guitar into the site. We've got Cobra Rosen playing downstairs, just running around the lobby, pre-firing stuff, giving away his position. Nerdsink holding here, waiting for a swing in. Sarbomber watching the door behind him and also the doorway from Guitar. If he waits here for another moment, he'll see a player come that way, very possibly. There's utility. He knows that the player is now in the bathroom, has been spotted. Ash just tags him with a breaching round from below, but doesn't do enough damage to make it really worthwhile. Looks like Nerdsink is going to spot him, and he gets that double kill. And that leaves Trashy all on his own in a 1v4. He is a good gunsmith, but will he be able to take down 4 players in 30 seconds? I'm thinking possibly not, especially with a Mozzie drone following him, giving all of the intel needed. He hasn't got time to stop to take out that drone. He's going to look to the player on 90, but there is a player behind him as well,
Drop the bomb diffuser.
as Davin takes him out through that hole with his pistol. Which is why I tried to switch to Davin in just the nick of time. I was a little bit slower than I would like to have been, but I did get there in the end. I did get there in the end. So that is another round on the board for Athena. Okay. Alright, Kitchen and Service is going to get played again by Athena. We're going to have Goliath brought out this time. He's not getting 6-picked, he is just being brought out. We've got Finker getting 6-picked onto Lion. And this very likely is going to be a plant in service entrance with Goliath watching it from the back. Just checking through smoke grenades. We'll see how many smokes there are. Let's see how many smokes there are on the attacking side when we launch in here. We can see we've got 2. Oh, 2. Okay. To be fair, I couldn't remember. I guess none of the other operators actually have smoke grenades. Ash doesn't. Sophia doesn't. I can't remember about Lion. He's got stuns and one other thing. I can't remember what they are. Thank you very... Oh, never mind. I already called that one. Interesting. Interesting. Hey, Lava Only, thank you for the follow. I missed that earlier. Thank you. That is appreciated. Alright, so what kind of setup are we going to get down here in kitchen and service?
10 seconds to go.
We've seen this site get played already. We're going to see very much the same setup that we saw before. Standard reinforcement and rotate, standard double and rotate. Triple wall this time, not a double.
Attacker's objective is to defuse
As
the bomb.
Davin is going to moonwalk over here in Sunrise and wait to get pushed. Looks like he's probably got a drone of his own that he wants to
Attackers will
use.
cover the diffuser.
Hostile found.
Let's have an overview of what's going on. Looks like we are definitely going to get an aim here for a kitchen and service push. We've got 4 players just stacking up there right now. Sorxa gets the early kill onto Valley. No more goo mines. The longer that Valley, playing as Legion, is in the round for, the stronger he's going to get. But that's a lot of utility taken off the board very early. He'll only have been able to get 3 goo mines down in the time that he's been alive. Sar Bomber is going to sit just watching the kitchen, contemplating, is it time to try and make a sandwich? C4 is going to go out as the plant goes down, but Glossy Club with the OM4 or whatever it's called manages to get that kill and deny that C4, but the plant is denied by gun as Glossy picks up the diffuser and moves into sight. There's a couple of holes in the bottom of the floor there. Glossy is the last man standing. He knows exactly where Ella is. He opens fire, doesn't manage to get the pick. He moves in to try and flank. He's got the pistol. Oh no, he whiffs it. Oh, and Cobra just spins around and gets that headshot. The fire rate there on the Scorpion coming in clutch for Cobra Rosen. Oh, he sees him just in the nick of time. That helped a lot that he actually saw him. So unfortunate there for Glossy. That was a free kill, but Cobra just quicker. Cobra just quicker. So 4-0 up right now for Athena, and they are going to go back to hookah and billiards. Alright, hookah and billiards. Nook is going to get played here, and we are going to see Trashy 6 picking off of Thatcher. And who's he going to bring? Going to bring Ying. Okay, going to use Davin's very own favourite operator against him in hookah and billiards. Alright, now we have seen this site get played once already by Athena. It has been won 100% of the times, just like every other site that has been played here by Athena. Let's take a look at the stats right now. So I think we looked at kitchen earlier. What was it, penthouse? No, it was penthouse we looked at. Not hookah and billiards.
Attackers need
So
to
this
locate and
site,
defuse as many bombs as they can.
45% attacking favoured, 55% defender favoured. Now, Free Elo could rehost. They could rehost, but it looks like they're deciding not to. Which is interesting, because at this point, I would have thought you'd want to take every opportunity you can to stay in this game and win it, rather than going in a 4v5 when you're 4 rounds down. Yeah.
10 seconds.
I don't know if this is the right play from Free Elo. I don't know if this is the right play to stick in. Personally, I feel they should be rehosting at this point. But they're not going to. Sar Bomber opening up the door there, looking like he's getting ready to go for a peek. He is going to go for a peek. And here we're seeing the new meta come into play where you're spotted after like 1 second. And then if you stay outside too long, you just die. I haven't had it happen to me yet, but I have seen the message popping up.
Located.
Alright, so we are going to have the Athena players spreading out quite a bit with Glossy repelling on the window here, just outside the site. Comms standing up here on the balcony, taking down all the default cams are going to drop. Sorta takes a bit of damage as he gets into a gunfight in blue stairs with Davin Atkins, who gets taken down eventually. That C4 doesn't get a chance to do anything.
Bomb located by attackers.
As Dokkaebi sends out the phone calls, Goo Mine gets dropped right in that doorway that's just been opened up there by Comms. So he's not going to be able to just walk in. Valley sitting here in the corner is going to take out the drone. He's going to see Nook and just reposition himself and get that kill. Comms goes down as Sorxa takes down Cobra Rosen. We are going to see a second kill there. That is Sorxa taken down by Valley, leaving Glossy all on his own in a 1v3. And he looks completely the wrong way, thinking that Valley's still in the corner, but he isn't. He's moved, and he gets his 3k. And that's another round on the board for Athena. Cobra Rosen given the gunny. Yes, he is. Trashy is back in the game. That is very fortunate for Free Elo. I so believe they should have rehosted. Maybe they felt there was no point. Maybe they felt there was no point. And would just waste a rehost that potentially they needed later. Who's to say? But taking on a 4v5 at this point, very, very risky. Very risky. And it didn't pay off. Oh, we missed it. Didn't catch that replay. Oh well, never mind. We caught that one though. That's okay. That's good. Alright, so double bar is going to be the last site played by Athena on defense, at least in regulation. If we get to overtime, they'll have another crack at it. But at the moment, they're 5-0 up. Even if Free Elo win this next round, it's going to be very, very challenging for them to bring it back and win enough in a row to take this into overtime or just get a straight win. Hey, welcome to the stream, Nectar and Henry.
Protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
So, double bar. Don't have smoke. We don't have... Well, we have one shield. Will it get placed on Pengu? Or is Cobra going to do something different with his shield? Star Bomber sticking up his Maestro Evil Eyes there. Nearly pulled my headset out.
Bomb located by attackers.
Nursing just running around, going upstairs with his teammate Davin. Going to put a Banshee here to slow down a push down. Cool vibes. Standard holes opened up here in the bar. That's going to allow a player from over here in lobby or courtyard to be able to get a peek onto anyone pushing into the blue bar, either from the window, the door, or the wall, trying to go for a plant. Now, ideally, what you want to do here, possibly as an attacker, if you can achieve it, open up a hole right here. And you could just possibly sneak in and plant here behind the bar. It's risky. You need someone watching the courtyard. But you could possibly get away with it as we hear a C4 get ripped. And Glossy is just rushing in with Blitz. I didn't even notice this. Nursing, though, takes down comms. Sorksa gets denied as well. Cobra is dead. Oh, no. And already Glossy and Matty are the only two players standing in a 2v4. Matty is going to follow his teammate in. And that's Glossy dead. Free Elo trying something out here. It hasn't paid off. And we've got to say, this is looking like an easy 6-0. No, now's not the time for cams, bombs. Matty, rather. Oh, no, he doesn't. He hits some shots, but just not enough. Valley with the pistol takes down Matty. And that is 6-0 at the end of the first half. Ten kills for Cobra. 7 for Valley, coming in and doing work. That's another 3.5 KD for Valley right here. It was Davin earlier, now it's Valley. We got Cobra on a 3 and a bit. Top fragger Sorksa is even. Free Elo just not putting in the work needed here on attack. And people say this is an attacking sided map. Free Elo are now going to switch over onto defense. And Athena just one round away from taking this and having a 2-0 at the end of this matchup, which means we will get an interview with Davin Atkins. Davin will be very happy to do an interview. It'll be his first interview in this league. And it's one that I'm sure he is gagging to talk about and give. Alright, so Sorksa is going to 6-pick Kavera and go on to Clash while we're just waiting for Sovia to load in. Nerd has now loaded in. Nerd is now synced with the servers. And we are ready to go. Matty is going to put down his Rook armor. And make sure his teammates are literally dressed to kill in their 2XB merch. So, well played to Matty there.
Attackers have located a bomb.
If Free Elo don't win the game, at least they get some achievement points on the leaderboard. Now, with the rate that Athena have been fragging out, Rook might be a good pick because it means that unless it's a headshot, they're not going to die instantly. They will still have a chance. Matty does a little bit of damage to himself with an impact grenade somehow. Opening up the hatch. That's not the play. That's not the play.
Seconds left.
As Trashy's going to be running around upstairs using the iron sights. Good man, good man. That is
Attackers are
the sight of choice for Bandit. Matty team killing comms. Okay. I don't know if this is deliberate
Ready to hit.
or accidental. I mean, I don't see how that could be accidental. IQ pushes his way into sights. Sorksa just spins around and gets taken down. I think at this point, Free Elo have given up and decided, let's just get it over with. Matty downstairs. Glossy still holding the doorway as Matty comes up to join his teammate. It's a 2v4 now.
attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Track stingers out.
Got Iana laid down outside that doorway. No, it's not Iana. Who is it? It's Valley laid down outside that doorway.
Stingers active. Track deployed.
Now we have a very special stream achievement. And this is the only game it could possibly come out in. Nursing takes down Glossy. Matty is the last man standing. And this special achievement that we have is this one right here. Keeping positive. Bomber got more kills than deaths. GG's to both teams. Free Elo just not wanting to continue any further with that and just giving it away to Athena. Most unfortunate for Free Elo. Very good for